Is Patrick Kane's career as a top-line player in the NHL over? Is show time over? Kane recently underwent hip resurfacing surgery, which is an alternative to hip replacement. The recovery period is 4 to 6 months. The procedure involves trimming and capping the femoral head with a smooth metal covering, as described by the American Academy of Orthopaedic Surgeons. Historically, there have been very few professional athletes who have undergone hip resurfacing surgery and successfully returned to a high level of play. It should be noted that most of these athletes were older and had significant hip issues. Consequently, the number of professional athletes who have had this surgery and regained their previous performance level is extremely limited. Frank Saravalli, known for his contributions to the DFO Rundown podcast, Daily Faceoff Live, and dailyfaceoff.com, shared some intriguing insights regarding Patrick Kane's future in the NHL. Just from talking to some teams around the league, they were really surprised at the surgery path Patrick Kane went down. He had his hip resurfaced. You saw Capitals GM Brian McClellan talk with Nicklas Backstrom about it. He can't move, he can't play. He's not NHL ready right now. We've heard Patrick Kane's camp saying that he's getting this major surgery to bounce back and rejuvenate his career, but a lot of teams see it as a potential career ender. Instead of fixing injury concerns, it may have caused more question marks. It's an ugly, labor-intensive rehab. No one is questioning Pat Kane's desire and love of the game, but he was a shell of himself in that first-round series for the New York Rangers. Kane's performance during the last season was noticeably diminished. He seemed to lack mobility and speed, avoiding physical contact more than usual, and primarily playing on the perimeter. However, he still displayed his shooting skills when given time and space, as evidenced by his impressive hat trick against the Toronto Maple Leafs right before the NHL trading deadline. Despite playing with only one healthy hip, Kane managed to score 21 goals and accumulate 57 points throughout the regular season. His playoff performance was a disappointment. A similar procedure, hip resurfacing surgery, was undergone by Nicklas Backstrom of the Capitals in June 2022, and he successfully returned to play in January of the following year. Backstrom's performance, however, was not at the level he had displayed before his hip issues, as he scored 7 goals and earned 21 points in 39 games. It remains to be seen if he will improve further with additional time. Ed Jovanovski went through an extensive 10-month rehabilitation process after his surgery in 2013, played 36 games, and then retired after being bought out. Ryan Kesler, on the other hand, did not return to professional play after his hip resurfacing surgery in 2019. Carl Hagelin of the Capitals also underwent hip resurfacing surgery earlier this year, and he is currently undergoing a lengthy rehabilitation process. Considering his previous injury history, his playing future is uncertain, particularly since he will become an unrestricted free agent this summer. In the case of other sports, NBA player Isaiah Thomas had hip resurfacing surgery in May 2020 but has only played a total of 25 games since then, sitting out entirely last season. Similarly, tennis player Andy Murray had the surgery in August 2018 and has not achieved any major victories since. Prior to his surgery, Murray had won 3 major titles. While hip resurfacing surgery can greatly improve one's quality of life, its efficacy in allowing professional athletes to return to peak performance is still uncertain. Kane will become an unrestricted free agent in July, and it is expected that he will take his time in deciding where he wants to continue his career. Given his hip injury, it is unlikely that any NHL team would offer Kane a contract longer than 1 year, and it would probably be in the range of $1 million. Maybe the Buffalo Sabres will offer Kane a multi-year contract to return home. The risk associated with his injury makes it challenging for teams to take a chance on him. Will the hip surgery allow Kane to rejuvenate his career? Time will tell. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below. See you in the next video.